I'm not sure that I have the words to describe how incensed I am with the writers of From. You know, we're nearing the end of season 3, bitches, and all of this is happening on the 20th anniversary of Lost, the greatest mystery box show ever written, the greatest television show ever. Golden Girls, obviously. Listen to me. If it were not for Harold Perrineau, I would not be watching this show. As I said, I'm familiar with Daddy's catalog because Daddy is carrying this show, dramaturgically speaking, on his back. If you're not familiar with Daddy Perrineau's body of work, I need you to course correct. Lost, obviously, Lost. Michael, please. I'm talking about Oz. I'm talking about early prestige TV. I'm talking about Oz, HBO's Oz. I'm talking about Mercutio. I'm talking about Mercutio and Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. Do you hear me? You're not going to sit here and tell me that we are towards the end of a 3rd season and there is no narrative through line connecting any of the questions/mystery. It is a non-exhaustive list of the bullshit I have been watching for 3 seasons. The entrance to Fromland is a log. Crows come down and descend. Monsters. Obviously, we have the monsters, right? Sort of cavern with old-timey Civil War people. Is this the lost colony of Roanoke? I don't fucking know. But whilst he's there, he sees a music box and then destroys the music box, and that somehow has an effect on the monsters. There's also jukeboxes in the diner, which randomly turn on and play music. And we also know that there are no wires in Fromland, right? Like there's electricity, there's power, but the wires go nowhere. We also know dead kids can make collect calls. Okay. Also, people from outside of Fromland can phone home on the radio. Okay. When Daddy went down, he also got, the Civil War guy gave him worms under his skin. Okay, and then there's also locusts that make you fucking go crazy, okay? There's locusts that make you fucking, your eyes go white and you go crazy. Okay. Trees. There are faraway trees, which are portals. There's also bottle trees in Fromland and outside of Fromland. Outside of Fromland. There's numbers in the bottles. Are they dates, bitch? I don't know. Are they addresses, bitch? I don't know. The trees are also moving in Fromland. They're moving. Okay, they're moving. Also, livestock just magically appears. I'm getting worked up. There's a symbol. Okay, Jade's been seeing it. It's in the journal. It's in the cave. Guess what? It's also on the screensaver of the hospital in Maine when Tabitha escapes from Fromland. How did Tabitha escape from Fromland, you might ask? I'm so glad you asked. She went to a landlocked lighthouse, and the boy in white, who's the boy in white, bitch? I don't fucking know. I don't know why you're looking at me. The boy in white threw her ass out of the window, and she ended up in Maine. Okay. Was also on a delivery truck that Daddy Boyd was driving in the real world. Tabitha's in Maine. In the real world, she meets Victor's daddy. Victor's daddy is very sus, okay? His wife wanted to do a little LSD, okay? So what? You know, mama wanted to party. She started seeing some shit. She started seeing 7 kids. The same kids that Tabitha sees. The same 7 dead Angui kids. What the fuck is Angui? Again, why are you looking at me? Ask Tilly, bitch. Ask that sus-ass Tilly, bitch. Because guess what? She has 7 grandkids. I'm tired. I'm so tired already. Somehow there's a time paradox, okay? Because Tabitha and Boyd's wife and Victor's mom were all having visions of Fromland. They were compelled to come to Fromland to save these 7 Angui kids. Tabitha is somehow like possibly related to Victor. I don't know. The bracelet she sees, like, oh God. The time paradox. Okay, like Elgin is also possibly Fatima's future child, but now Fatima's like got a ghost pregnancy, like she's not actually pregnant, but there is a monster inside of her, okay? The bitch is eating rotten vegetables, and like we saw like her vacuum stomach, and then everybody around her is gaslighting her, obviously, okay? Some things don't change even when you're in Fromland. Banshee in the kimono that wants to help Elgin. Polaroids are now taking pictures on their own. At least Lost had the decency to keep their background characters in the background, okay? I'm barely invested in most of the main cast. Like, why are you going to like make what's his face like get stuck in the pool? Like, he just annoyed me the entire fucking. What am I missing? Oh, all of the talismans are different, as if all that bullshit weren't enough. None of these things, not a single one of these elements has connected to another element in any meaningful or constructive way, narratively speaking, dramaturgically speaking. We are lost. No pun intended. Like, what do you mean, Victor? What do you mean the ventriloquist? You need to build a fort with the ventriloquist dummy because what do you mean, Victor? Victor. What do you mean the ventriloquist dummy has all of the answers? It's the end of season 3. I can't do this for much longer.